At our luncheon, it has become a custom to invite a peer mentor from each school, parish, or community where the Promise to Keep program is operating to reflect upon and speak about their experiences as a mentor. The first mentor we have today is from Bishop Chittard High School, and her name is Gabrielle Nondorf. Gabrielle is a senior, and she is from St. Simon Parish. She is from St. Pius Parish. She has been very involved at Bishop Chittard High School during her high school career. She has participated in A Promise to Keep, Pro-Life, Project Purple, and her favorite activities are serving on retreat team and playing lacrosse. She has also played volleyball and been part of the swim team. Next year, she plans to attend Baldwin Wallace University to major in elementary education and minor in leadership, coaching, and theology. One of her claims to fame is that she's been to Disney over 25 times in her life, and her dream job is to be a Disney princess. However, she claims that she's too tall. Please welcome Gabrielle.
Hi, as Mr. Mayor said, I'm Gabrielle. A Promise to Keep has been really important to me throughout high school. It's just, I think the message is very important that we need to get out to the little kids. It was cool being a mentor because I got to go to classrooms with my friends, and we got to teach my siblings and their friends, and then you go to other schools and you just educate them. And I don't know, it was always one of my favorite parts during school was when they came in. I don't know if it was because we got out of religion class, but now I just think it's a really important message that needs to be spread through everyone. And I'm really excited to go to college and try to continue living out this message through the programs that they have to offer that are similarity to what we are in. And so I'm glad that this program exists and that we can continue to live out this message.
Thank you. Our next mentor is Taylor Greenan, and she's from Cardinal Ritter High School. Taylor is a senior at Cardinal Ritter High School and has been part of A Promise to Keep for 3 years. She played varsity volleyball for 4 years and has been an avid participator in her school by being part of Big Sis, Lil Sis, and the Way of the Cross. She was awarded Latin II Student of the Year, right? And she grew up in Catholic schools, starting with St. Michael right next door to Cardinal Ritter. When asked what her most memorable moment was in high school, it happened to be her first day as a freshman at Cardinal Ritter High School. With the wonder and amazement that all freshmen have on the first day, she got a detention. She got a detention for having her cell phone out because she was texting her mom to tell her how much she loved her. Next year, she'll be attending Marian University to study business, and her dream job is to become a wedding planner. She plans on playing volleyball for the Knights. She has 2 parents, Mark and Kim, and a brother named Austin who attends Indiana State University. Please join me in welcoming Taylor.
Hi, as you stated, I'm Taylor Greenan, and I've been in A Promise to Keep for 3 years now. And starting off as a sophomore was a little intimidating. I didn't think that I'd be that great of a teacher or leader or mature enough to stand in front of a class that was only 3 years younger than me and teach them about chastity. But as I learned, it was pretty easy and it became fun as time went on. I learned so much from my parenthood section, things I had no clue about, and it opened my eyes to the realities of not making smart decisions. With that, I have become friends with those who stray away from risky choices, and we make decisions that influence us in positive ways. When I was in junior high, I sat there and didn't participate when the high schoolers came, and I thought it was really dumb, and it only took away from class time. One specific time I remember was when the high schoolers did the spit in the cup lesson, and I so did not want to be picked to go up there. And of course, with my luck, I got picked. But looking back, I realized that I wanted to be in a Promise to Keep just like them. It even influenced me to write my senior project paper on teen pregnancy. Knowing that I had been in a Promise to Keep for so long, it only made sense to write about something I knew so much about already. I included in my paper the Promise to Keep program as a way of getting help if needed. This just says that there could be more out there who have been influenced by this program as much as I have. As I go off to college, I will definitely be taking the things that I have learned with me so that I can make good decisions for myself and others. My parents have instilled going to college and working hard and making a life for myself that they decided not to have. A Promise to Keep has kept me from making bad decisions, so moving forward in my life with a chaste mind will only make me stronger and healthier. Continuing a Promise to Keep and other programs will make more teenagers alert and aware of the decisions that they will or will not make and how they go about making those decisions. Being in a Promise to Keep has changed my life for the better, and I'm so happy that I got to experience it with a great group of people in an awesome school.
Thank you. Our next mentor is Lauren Kiesler from Cathedral High School. Lauren has been directly admitted into the Kelly School of Business. She has been in a Promise to Keep since she was a sophomore and also participates in Best Buddies, National Honor Society, and theater. And she's also a presidential scholar. She serves as a Eucharistic minister at the all-school liturgies and helps lead the underclassmen retreats. Her most favorite moment was winning the Spirit Stick both her junior and senior year. When asked by some of her classmates what adjective best describes her, they said outgoing, and that she reminds them of Carrie Underwood because of her simple values. Please join me in welcoming Lauren.
Hi, my name's Lauren Kiesler and I'm a senior at Cathedral. It's hard to believe that in a few short months, my life is about to change completely. It definitely doesn't feel like 4 years ago that I was sitting at home bawling my eyes out to my best friend about how I wouldn't make any friends my first day of summer school. Now it's everything I can do to hold on to these last few weeks with my class of 2013. Life is all about choices. Think about all the choices you've already made today. How many times can I hit the snooze button and still skate into school on time? Sit down at home for breakfast or grab something to go? Starbucks or make your own coffee at home? None of these choices are going to drastically change your life, but there are those choices that will. A Promise to Keep is there for us when presented with tough life decisions. I remember sitting in my religion class in middle school thinking, come on, how is any of this ever going to really affect me? I don't think I could have ever imagined what high school was going to throw my way. I chose to be a mentor because I firmly believe in a message that A Promise to Keep has to offer. With all of the social media, movies, and TV shows in today's society, it's easy to get caught up in trying to figure out what's real and what just gets good ratings on networks. A Promise to Keep isn't just about helping middle schoolers figure out right from wrong, but also places heavy emphasis on the power of God's forgiveness. He will never turn his back on us. All of us are sinners, but with each decision we make, we grow up just a little bit more. I know I'm not the same person now that I was walking through those doors at Cathedral the first day of my freshman year. The greatest thing I've taken from being a mentor is remembering that I was once sitting in those kids' classrooms. I remember how foreign I thought the scenarios were, but later realizing how real life they actually were. My group always made sure to allow time at the end for the middle schoolers to ask questions. They look up to us. We're in high school, and if we're able to give them honest, personal responses, that means more to them than anything we could have taught them in a 45-minute presentation. Being a mentor is more than showing video clips and performing skits. It's being able to break down that age difference with them, thinking that we're the older kids up here and them feeling like they're too young down here. If you're able to make connections and give them relatable examples, you're able to gain their trust, shrinking that age difference and making them feel more like a friend than a mentee. Once you have earned their trust, you have their full attention. This has been an amazing experience to be in a community of people with the same morals as I do. So I never felt like I was on my own throughout high school. A friend once told me, the biggest mistake you can make is letting someone else make you who you are. I live by this every day. You are the only person who can determine your life path. A Promise to Keep is an opportunity to send this message out to middle schoolers. The opportunity to let them know that they are awesome just the way that God made them, and nobody else can change that. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next mentor is Alex Alfieri from Roncalli High School. Alex is a senior at Roncalli and has been involved with the Promise to Keep for 2 years as a peer mentor. He ran track and cross country and now is heavily involved with the theater program doing tech stuff. He has been a part of numerous clubs and is in charge of caring for the median that Roncalli sponsors. In 7th grade, he established his own small lawn care business. He is currently coaching track at Our Lady of Greenwood, and he will be attending Purdue University in the fall, which shows his high level of intelligence, and will major in chemical engineering with a minor in business. When asked what his dream job is, he said he didn't know how to explain it, but he would like to extract oil from the ground, turn it into gas, because it is green and affordable. I would like to remain friends with you. Please welcome Alex.
As he said, I'm Alex Alfieri from Roncalli High School. I've been involved with the Promise to Keep for 2 years, and in those 2 years, the Promise to Keep has changed my life in many ways. It has influenced me to live a chaste lifestyle. I truly believe the things that we teach these kids, and they've held me accountable for my decisions over the last 2 years. I've been dating the same girl for almost 1.5 years now, and I love her to death. One of the first things we discussed were our views on chastity. I'll admit, it has been tough at times to live up to the promises we've made to each other and to God, but we hold each other accountable, and the challenges only make us stronger. The influence was not just as a mentor, though, but even when I was younger and listened to these presentations. I looked up to these kids. I went to Roncalli and remembered a few of the mentors, and they seemed to be the happiest kids in the school. I didn't know why, but I made it my goal to be like them. I now understand why they were. They had such a strong relationship with God. They had committed to Him to live a pure life and a chaste life until they were married and even in marriage. This program has not only influenced me in a positive way with my lifestyle decisions, but even in public speaking and leadership skills. 2 years ago from now, I would have never done this. Mrs. Hendricks asked me, and I hesitated, but I said yes. This really opened me up to even opportunities like this. Giving these presentations to me is truly empowering. They make me want to live up to these promises, not only because I made a promise, but so I don't let the kids down. Teaching this message without true belief is like a piano teacher who can't actually play the piano. The instructor can only teach you keys, teach you notes, and they can only get so far until you're on a level playing field with them. Without true belief, we can only get these kids so far. If we believe, we can help them to fully understand this message and help them promise the same things you and I have. One of the things that I love about this program is the simple but powerful things that it teaches. One major thing I took away from this program, besides the message of chastity, are the ideas of character and integrity. Character, as defined by Merriam-Webster, is moral excellence, and integrity means firm adherence to a code of moral or artistic values. I think this program speaks of those two very loudly. In order to be a good and effective leader, a person must not only be a role model when they know others are watching, but even when you don't think they are. Even when you're not in the classroom with the kids, when you're at school, we still have to live up to the promises we've made. I do believe that in my adventures at Purdue next year, this program's teachings will help me to make great decisions and keep the promises I've made. This program is crucial to the Archdiocese of Indianapolis, and I want to thank Mrs. Hendricks, Archbishop Tobin, and everyone else who's involved because they've done such a great job creating it over the last couple of years. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next mentor is Raymond Riley from Cecina Memorial High School. Raymond has been very active throughout his high school career. He has been a member of the Right to Life Club, National Honor Society, the Academic Super Bowl, and the Brain Game. He placed second his sophomore year in the State Academic Super Bowl and claims that he watches Jeopardy every single day. He is a member of the varsity swim team and participates in the spring musical. He is also a student ambassador and a 3-year member of the Promise to Keep program. Next year, Raymond will be heading off to Boilermaker country and will be studying nursing at Purdue. Please give it up for Raymond.